Good morning, everyone. Oh, Adrian, we don't have lights. Okay. Thanks, buddy. He's on it. There we go. Ooh. There they are. Okay. Welcome. Our friends from the library are here. And we are going to talk about all kind of fun things. You're short today, Roger.
I know. Why am I so short?
I don't know. Our guest yesterday had the same problem.
I don't know.
I told her it was just her and the Little Miss Apple Festival queen that was the only one that's ever had that issue, but now it's you.
Well,
that chair must be really short. I don't know.
Apparently so. Yeah, it's like a joke chair or something.
At least I get a joke chair.
Yeah. At least I can see over the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be all right.
Yeah, we're going to have a guest here in a minute that this is all you're going to see. Mm-hmm. Right? Yes.
Wilson
he said
over there.
Wilson over there, yeah. No, our friends from the library are here. It is going to be a fun episode because it's always a good time when they show up and we talk about this, that, and the other thing. And then we do have another library guest.
We have a secret library guest.
We do.
It's a great unveiling. I'll be here in a little bit.
He's super excited to be here.
He's very reluctant to be on.
I don't know that I've had a guest that's ever been more reluctant to be on than this one.
The reluctant librarian.
That'd be a good children's book.
It would be.
That'd be a good beer name, too.
Write that down.
Yeah, sure. We should do that. Write that down.
Write that down. I'll put that in my notes.
Yeah.
See, this is people say, where do you come up with beer names? I'm like,
National Library Week
Stuff
comes
like
in
that.
April every year. That'd be perfect.
It
We should
would.
we should.
we should do a library beer.
We should.
I love that. Okay, well, very good. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Although, it can be part of our conversation, right?
Always.
Always.
And
We
Bigfoot.
always come back there, don't we?
Beer and Bigfoot somehow. I don't know.
I know. Yeah, we were trying to explain to the reluctant librarian over there about our Bigfoot conversations. He wasn't having much of that either.
Yeah.
He said he's not into Bigfoot. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Because we are.
We have a lot of work to do yet on him. His
Yeah,
training period is not.
I was going to say, we need to
Not
get
over
him
just
learned. We'll get him there.
Schooled in the ways of cryptids.
Yes.
Mothman?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll see. Gotcha. All right. Okay, so we're going to talk about library stuff today. And you all brought props, which is really, really cool. Wait, I see Golden Girls.
That's right. Have you not heard about this program?
It's today.
This is today. Golden Girls and cheesecake. So we're just going to watch Golden Girls and eat cheesecake.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I love that.
yesterday we had a day off for MLK Day, and I made 2 cheesecakes, New York style cheesecake and a banana cream cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And I hope that's going to be enough, because I made a Facebook event for it, and right now 17 people say they're coming, but 140 people are interested in it.
Well, let me just tell you, anytime you get the Golden Girls, it's going to be a hit.
Yeah, but I know a couple more people are bringing cheesecakes, so hopefully we'll have enough.
That's good. Okay,
Yeah,
so more than 2
plenty
cheesecakes.
of cheesecake. John has his Dorothy wig and is trying to
Dorothy.
dress up. So we're looking for somebody that wants to dress up as the other 3, if anyone's interested.
We could do that. So I actually had an idea. We should get together with you guys on this. You guys would be a good partner in this. So I had an idea, because you know how I always do stuff like with dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be really fun to do like a Golden Girls like walk and have people and bring like their senior dogs. And we could just do like a downtown 2-block walk or something like that, and have everybody dress up like the Golden Girls and then bring your senior dogs. You can bring your other dogs too, but bring them out for a day of fun.
That would be cool.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be a nice fundraiser for something, and then we could have cheesecake.
And then we could eat cheesecake.
Exactly.
All right. We'll do that this summer.
Yep.
Or spring or fall.
Yeah,
Maybe when it's not so hot.
That's going to be tonight at 6.
Okay.
So
Golden Girls tonight. What time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen.
I'm telling you, anytime you get the Golden Girls involved,
Yeah.
it's a thing. Dude, one of the biggest almost knockdown drag-outs that we've ever had at the brewery, and we've never had a knockdown drag-out, but it was over Golden Girls trivia.
Oh.
Because There were so many people that got all the questions right, and they were hard too, that the tiebreakers then became like insane. And then people were like fighting because, I said it first. No, I said it first. And yeah, it was the whole thing.
Damn.
So yeah, Golden
Seems
Girls
like-
are
Doesn't
life.
Trail Media's own Brittany Potter enjoy Golden Girls?
Very much. She actually has, I can take you back there, in her office. And it is, somebody bought her, Harold, I think, a life-size cardboard cutout of the Golden Girls. I think he got it on like Temu or something,
Wow.
which you would think would not be good.
Yeah.
This thing is like brilliant. And so you walk by her office and you're like,
Are they really in
it's
there?
really weird. It's really trippy. And if you're in here by yourself or it's like, lights off or whatever, it's really trippy. Anywho, we have still not gotten to the library thing other than the Golden Girls and cheesecake. So, see, I told you we have fun. Okay.
So that's tonight.
right,
Come
Golden
out.
Girls cheesecake.
Bring in
Love it.
cheesecake. We might need them. But yeah, we're going to.
How are you picking what episodes?
I think
to watch?
when I get back to my desk, I'm gonna like maybe do like a search, like the
Most
best
popular.
review, most popular.
Okay.
So we got time to watch like 2 episodes.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah.
I think that's great. Okay. Fun.
It'll be warm there. It's
Is
really
true.
cold today. There's not
Yeah.
really much else to do. It'll be dark outside.
Yeah.
You may as well come watch some Golden Girls, eat some cheesecake.
Yeah.
I
And
think that's fantastic.
the weather really does affect attendance. So hopefully people come out. I think they will, but you never can tell. Like sometimes we'll have people register events, but then they still come anyway, even though they didn't register because they didn't know they were supposed to register,
Sure.
even though it's on all the advertising.
Yeah, usually, oddly enough, it always works out. Like if you have even the ones that are limited, like to 15 spots, then like 2 or 3 people would not show up, but then 2 or 3
then the
extra
2
show up.
yeah.
So, you're
Yeah.
like,
So you're like,
so
okay.
it always just works out.
It
Yeah.
all comes
It's
out in
always
the
good.
wash.
Like earlier this month, I did this craft, which is a Japanese bookbinding craft.
Okay, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
and Cheryl came to this, and
Did she?
Yeah, she
Oh
can tell you
God,
all
did
about.
she bring
but
did she bring her junk journaling
no,
stuff with her?
she wants to do that sometime.
Yeah.
But 25 people came to this, and they just kept on. I thought maybe get like 10, 12 people, but they
Yeah.
just kept on coming and coming. And I had to get more tables and chairs out,
And you're like, oh gosh.
and we had to share supplies, but it all worked out.
So what did you do? So tell us a little bit about that. Even though it's already over, but it's kind of cool.
It's a journal that you made, and you just poke 4 holes in it, and we had these little sharp tools that kind of look like little ice picks.
Yeah.
You poke holes in it, and then you take this thread and you just sew it through.
Okay.
Make a
Well,
journal.
where does it start and where does it end? The
You
thread?
start it in the middle. There's a little knot in the middle here somewhere,
Oh.
and you start it there, and then you go this way, up and down, and then you go back up and down, and you go back into the middle.
That's
and
cool.
Tie a knot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you make your own little journal book.
Yep, that's
Pretty.
kind of
Okay.
stuff we do there.
Love that.
And yeah, I had a big turnout for that. I think maybe because it's something functional. People-
Absolutely.
People like that.
Yeah, because really, if you had just some loose, like you made your own like family history or printed out some kind of thing, you didn't want to just use a binder clip, that'd be perfect. Really,
There you are,
to
yeah.
use for a lot of your stuff at home. Really, after
Yeah.
you learn how to do that.
Yeah, once you know the thing. And the cool thing about the library is, remember, everything's free. So you can come and do fun stuff like that. And again, like Roger said, like it is 5 degrees outside. And what are you going to do? Sit at home? So just come out and have some fun.
Perfect time to meet some people and to learn a
Yeah.
new skill, maybe.
Yep. Which is a good segue to our next event, which is we do this every Tuesday at 2, our Talking Tea.
Okay.
So it'll be today at 2 o'clock. We get together, just people come and drink some tea. Usually there's some kind of a cookie or a snack that you eat, and people just kind of hang out and talk. There's no fixed subject or anything. It's just,
Is it BYOT?
no, we got tea.
You got tea.
Yeah, John makes tea.
If you want to bring your own tea, can you
You
do
can,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
If you want to bring a treat, bring one.
Okay.
But yeah, we usually get a good turnout for that. So every Tuesday at 2, we'll probably, we do it in the winter time, so we'll probably quit in March.
Okay.
But it's always a good time. Come hang out for an hour, socialize. It's fun.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like to just hang out and drink some tea?
Yeah.
I love tea.
Yeah, I'm a big tea drinker myself. I'm not really into coffee too much unless it's got a lot of cream and chocolate sauce in it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't do the
Then
real
that's a
stuff.
hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I can't do the real stuff.
He likes hot chocolate with
Yeah.
a splash of coffee
Yeah,
in it. But no, I grew up drinking tea, so I love tea. I'm very
Yeah.
snobby about it.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, it's always a good time. So every Tuesday at 2:00, we have that going on. So if anybody wants to come out and hang out, sometimes we'll play board games or just sit around and talk.
Love that. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it is, freezing cold outside. Just come out and
Yeah.
drink something hot, like
If you-
hot tea, and be done with it.
If you've
Yeah.
been stuck in the house when it's been cold, just come and hang out. Warm it with some tea.
You got it.
Pick up a jigsaw puzzle while you're at the library to take that home and
Dang it! I forgot the
and-
puzzle.
and it's
I did my January puzzle really fast this year, and I was going to bring it to you guys
Okay.
because I brought you one last year.
Yeah,
Yep.
fast. It's only 2 weeks into January or whatever. 3
Yeah,
weeks.
well, I ordered a smaller one because last year it took me so long to do it, and then this one's cool though. It's like wooden pieces,
Oh, cool.
and it's a sea turtle. It's really pretty, but it's wood. So it's a little challenging to like kind of get it. You got to kind of like shake it sometimes or whatever to get the pieces to fit, but yeah, I'll bring it to you guys. It's really cool.
Yep. So during the whole month of January, we're doing a puzzle swap. You don't even need to bring one in. We've got plenty. Just come in and take one.
Yep.
And we've got a big display set up in the library. Just come in, grab one, grab two. If you want to bring some, go ahead.
I think that puzzles are so therapeutic, and like especially this time of the year where you're just like, I don't know. I can just sit for like 15 minutes a night and just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
chill out, and like I don't know. My husband laughs at me, but then I notice that he'll walk by and be like,
Piece
Stick
in
it-
here and there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, but no, I love puzzles. They're fun.
yeah, we one year we set one up in the library just for people just to walk by and put together, and I was kind of like your husband because I kind of thought the same thing. I'm like, no one will do that. Then I found myself like, when I come in the morning, that'd be like the first thing I'd do. You walk over there and like put a few pieces in.
And I mean, they're addictive. Number one, like you can't walk away from it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I have to like force myself to walk away from it. But like also the puzzles are funny because you'll stare at it forever and you can't figure anything out, and then you walk away from it, and then you can walk back like an hour later and you're like 14 pieces go together. You're like, oh, there it is. So yeah, I feel like it's good for your mind too.
Yep.
So yeah, there you go. Puzzles.
Yeah. All month of January, bring in
Love
a
that.
puzzle. Take a puzzle. We got plenty of puzzles, all kinds of puzzles.
It's funny though, because like you put them all together and you're like, oh, I got it all together, and then you're like, now what? Now what?
Yeah.
What did I do?
And then it like breaks your heart to tear it apart.
Yeah. It's been on your table for weeks, and you get it done, you just take it off then.
But it is what it is. So, all right, cool. So puzzle exchange. If you have a puzzle or you want a puzzle, come to the library.
And for the kids, I've got, I think it was next week, January 29th, we're doing a Pokemon night. We do this every month, last Thursday of the month, and it's gotten really popular.
Okay.
So kids come and play Pokemon, trade
didn't know
cards.
that was still a thing.
Yeah, Pokemon is entering its 30th year, its 30th anniversary.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and it's bigger than ever.
Do people still do that Pokemon Go or whatever where you run around town?
I'm
and-
not sure.
There's a
I
few
think
people
some
still
people
do.
keep
Yeah.
that going, but the
But this is more like the
cards,
trading card
yeah,
thing.
and it's really popular amongst kids, and sometimes adults come and do it too.
Okay. I think that's pretty neat. I don't know anything about it.
I don't either. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
I had to learn about it because my daughter's into it. But if you want to come and learn how to play, because a lot of kids don't know how to play it, they just like the cards. So it's a good opportunity to learn how to play too.
So in a nutshell, kind of tell us a little bit of like, so you go and is it like sports cards? You go and buy a pack and you don't know what's in it?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, you don't know what's in it, and then you open it up and you're either surprised, disappointed, or be like, "Yeah, these are okay. Maybe I'll trade them later."
I mean,
So
what's
then-
the point of
yeah,
the
what's
game?
the point?
The point of the
Or how do you
game
play?
is just to you have to have a deck of 60 cards, and I think a pack of cards is like 8 or 10. So you got to buy a lot of packs to get
Oh, they're
get-
smart.
to get an actual deck, and you have to have like the Pokemon are different types. There's like a fire type, a water type, grass type, and you want your deck to be all the same type. So you got to buy even more cards.
I see where this is going.
Yeah. So yeah,
The
it
creators
can,
of this game were very
Yeah,
smart.
Roger's wheels are
Yeah,
like, okay.
yeah, it can be.
sounds like
It
a
can
scam.
just take a while just to make a deck of cards to play with. But there are pre-made decks that you can buy.
That
Which
takes
makes
the
it a
fun
lot
out of it.
makes it a lot easier. Yeah, but if you want to just play and we got recently. It comes in like a board game box, and it comes with three pre-made decks and instructions on how to play it. So if anybody wants to come and play it, we have the ability to teach them how to do that.
Okay. So you need the cards of all the same type,
Mm-hmm.
and then what do
You
you
need 60 of them.
then
So
what
is
do
it
you
like
do?
war?
And then you battle them. It kind of is. You put a Pokemon out, and they have energy. There's a number on them that has their energy. Each one has a move that costs a certain amount of energy, so you can defeat one, and then
Then do you take it?
you can do that.
Oh, Adrian, is that Pokemon cards?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you into it?
A little bit.
Okay. Yeah, and they got really popular during COVID too, because people were stuck at home, so it came back. But then, and now we're in its 30th anniversary, so you're probably going to see a lot more of it because they'll be celebrating it.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you do that
We do that the last Thursday of every month.
last Thursday of every month at 6, and kids, adults, everybody's welcome.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's always a good time.
So is it BYO PC?
If you want to, yeah. Or if you just want to learn, we can teach you how to play.
Okay.
So you don't even have to bring anything. We got our own
Okay.
cards that we can show you how to play.
So you can bring your own Pokemon
Yeah,
cards.
but a
or-
lot of kids get really into it. Like there's apps they can look up cards and know the value of them. So we're in there for an hour, and there's always like 2 or 3 boys that will spend the entire hour negotiating on trades. So it's pretty funny to see these little boys.
I
Does
like
it get
their,
real intense?
It can.
I like their entrepreneurial
Yeah.
spirits.
They look up cards. It's a big deal for them.
Okay. Interesting. And here I thought lemonade stands were a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was our generation.
You gotta invest in Pokemon cards.
Okay.
My grandma just taught me how to play poker and blackjack. She never taught me how to play Pokemon.
That is
Of
true.
course, I mean, I'm way older than 30. So that might be why, but
Yeah, we didn't have Pokemon when we were growing up, did we?
We just had that deck of 52 cards. I don't know.
Exactly. It is
We could play
amazing
Uno a
the
lot.
amount of things you can do with a deck of 52 cards, though. Yes.
I always carry one with me when I travel, just in case. Mm-hmm. You never know when you might have to play a game of poker to get some gas money to get back home.
I mean, it's a thing. 52 pickup.
Yep. Yeah. Well, card games is really popular. Just regular card games are popular with our teens too, because Ian will play card games with them. It's maybe something spontaneous we'll do with them.
Yeah. Well, because it's like exciting to them because they're used to stuff like this, and they're like, "Oh my gosh,
They're-
what's
Look at
this
this.
new
Look at
thing?"
this old timey
this-
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Been around
I
for a
know.
couple hundred years, but whatever.
Yeah, I remember like even in high school we would get together and have like euchre tournaments and all kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I love
We always
cards.
played Gin Rummy in high school, then it got banned because they thought we were gambling. I mean, we just played for fun. We didn't gamble anything. Like, we were in high school.
Right, like what did you have to gamble?
Exactly. Like, we had like unlimited money
Here's
or
a hair
something.
clip.
Like a piece of gum that's
Yeah,
like
right.
contraband anyway. We weren't even allowed to have water back then. Like, what do they think we had? We didn't have our Stanley cups or anything. Like,
I know. That is so funny. I never thought about that. Do the kids like all host their
It seems
cups?
They
that
have
way.
big cups now. Yep.
And we weren't allowed to have anything.
no, or like you can get a drink of water in that 3 minutes you have to get from this end of the building
Right.
to that end of the
out
building.
of that skanky water
Yeah.
fountain that someone spit in. Yeah, that's a great
With
idea.
the rusted like spigot
Yeah.
thing and
That's just free iron.
all the germs on that handle that you had to like twist because we didn't have sanitizer.
Oh yeah,
either.
no, we didn't have hand sanitizer. Oh
You
God,
only had 3
no.
minutes. You didn't have time
Yeah.
to wash your hands.
No.
So
Adrian's laughing at us because you think we're kidding. We're not.
No.
This is no exaggeration. Did you
No.
did you experience the same thing? Did you guys have water fountains at school?
We did, yeah.
were
Did
you allowed to have
anyone use
water
it?
bottles?
Were you allowed to have water bottles?
Not until I got to middle school. I didn't see people carry them around until high school. But
In high school, they did.
Yeah, but there was like one water fountain in high school that I trusted, and all the other ones I was like,
Okay. So Adrian said they were still skanky back
Hmm.
then. So here's the thing. I mean, why did we not all die of dehydration?
I don't know. I
mean, we
really
didn't
wonder
have
now
Stanley
because I
Cups.
can't like. At work, I always have drinks with me all day long. Usually 2 or 3 different ones on my desk.
Right.
So I don't know how I survived as a kid.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm making up for it now.
I know, right? I'm just hydrating till the cows come home. Anyway, okay. We digress once again.
Okay. Yeah.
See how much fun we have?
Yeah. But other than these activities, we always every Thursday we have a teen activity at 3:30. This week
Yep.
they're doing candle decorating, which I think is like taking
fun.
like the little glass jars that candles are in and decorating those, probably with
Mod Pods?
Mod Podge and probably some tissue paper or something like
Oh,
that.
that'll be neat.
Yeah. And then next Thursday they're doing reverse coloring. You ever heard of reverse
I
coloring?
have not heard of reverse
Okay,
coloring.
so
But that sounds fun.
It is kind of like a focused doodling. But if you like puzzles, you'll probably like doing this.
Okay.
So the pages, you can see they've got color on them, but there's no lines. So what you do is you take a pen and you draw in the lines. So some of the pictures are, you can tell those are flowers, but some of them are more abstract like that. So if you can just imagine yourself talking on a phone to somebody and just having this there, and you're
Yeah,
drawing the black lines around these shapes.
So you're basically making a coloring page?
Yes. So it's already colored. You're just making the lines.
So you're making the
one you
lines
can tell.
around.
Yes. So
the-
you take the black line and go around that flower right there.
Okay. That's my kind of art because I can't. I'm
Yeah.
not
And so here's
artistic at
a
all.
more abstract one.
I got you.
Yeah, seems kind of cool.
Yeah. So it's kind of like doodling, but there's more of a
It'd be good for,
more of a
like,
purpose to it. There's
See,
just,
I feel like that's
some-
really good
some
for people
circles.
that don't have creative minds like me.
Yeah.
Like, because it's very structured. I mean, even if it's an abstract piece of art, it's still structured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlining
It'd
stuff.
be good for if you were in like a meeting or something and you were kind of like, or like a class or something. And
Yeah.
You were kind of like,
Like you need to pay attention. You need to listen, but you're like
yeah,
fidgety.
Yeah.
Kinda
So
cool
instead of
stuff.
drawing those like S's we used to draw on our notebooks, you can,
Hangman.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can do one of those.
Which probably isn't very appropriate in today's world. I don't think.
Probably not. Probably get you banned. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure
like
why
Jim-
we ever thought that was a really good idea, but anyway,
Now it'd be cancel man.
cancel man.
Let's cancel him.
Okay.
Is that the new villain in the X-Files spinoff?
Cancel
Instead
Man.
of Cancer Man, it's Cancel Man.
Yeah.
Cancel man. I love it. All right.
I think that's about all for programs.
Okay.
You want to talk about the?
Yeah, it's January, so instead of puzzles, I do the statistics for last year's.
I do all the
Library
boring,
usage.
nerdy stuff.
Yeah, so I brought our statistics, and I just thought it'd be cool to share some of our numbers with everyone.
No, I think that's really
Because-
interesting.
Most people didn't realize that 44,201 people walked through our door last year. That's a lot. That's how many times the door buzzer buzzed.
That is a ton. I mean, so how many how many days are you open? 6 days a week?
Mm-hmm.
I assume you've done this math already.
And that's an 8% increase.
Yeah,
What it
it's an
says there?
8% increase over last year.
So, oh wow. So
there's
even
like
if you were
divided by 52, wait, yeah. See how many per
52
week.
weeks, it'd be 850
850 a week, and
a
then
week.
really want about 5.5 days. So
Yeah.
think about
So if I divide it
200.
by, yeah. Say it's 2 point, or no, that was not right. Anyway.
Yeah, so a little under 200 people a day, pretty much.
That's a-
And
Ton of people. I would never guess that in a million years.
yeah, and then I was also thinking, because it's our 50th anniversary in that building, and those doors have been there for 50 years. It's a lot of times those doors have opened up over the years.
I mean, that's kind of a. It's almost
over
like
a
really
million times.
powerful.
Yeah, like that door opened up and somebody got something that they were needing,
Yeah.
whether it be an answer to a question, an item, to use the internet,
COVID
to use the
test,
bathroom,
whatever.
whatever
Yeah.
it was. Those people all left with something that
Yeah.
they came there for.
That's
so.
pretty cool if you think about that.
Yeah. And then our circulation was 73,363 items circulated
Whoa.
out of our library. 1,600 of those items were hotspots, which people got to use the internet at home for 2 weeks for free.
That's
each
pretty
time.
cool.
So that's a lot of hours. I didn't do it this time, but if you figure out the hours of the amount of internet that you provided somebody, it's really astronomical too for, just for different things that they
It
needed
is.
it for. That they,
I also
Maybe
think
just
it's
to-
ridiculous that we have to still have these, but
Yeah.
that's for a different show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then our programs, the amount of people that just came to programs is really interesting too. Total attendance for children's programs is over 4,000 people last year.
Wow.
And the fact that we did 141 children's programs over the year. When you add up every program that we do, it's really
I mean,
gets
there's
crazy
only-
too.
Yeah, there's 365 days in a year. Like, that's a lot of programs.
Yeah, and then adult family programs, there's 114 of those, 165 teen programs. Then also just to figure, like, the teen programs are primarily one person did all of those.
Sure.
So just one employee. We only have 10 employees total. So you figure that
Right.
out of all those people that we've dealt with, you divide that by the people that actually do that too. It's really
Yeah.
amazing the amount of people that one staff person can really assist or take care of.
Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely. That is cool. The van visits, that's really neat.
Yeah, that's really nice because that's something totally new that we started right after COVID.
Yep.
Was our outreach van.
And you think about, so 172 van visits, which means you went to 172 different places with
here
it.
in town.
6,785 people
Interacted with our
interacted
van.
with the van.
Yeah. So
That's 6,700
I mean,
people that
basically-
wouldn't have probably had access to the library had you not done that.
learned something about the library probably, and maybe came in and got a card, or if nothing else, they probably left with a book or
Yeah,
whatever we were giving
something.
away or something right there.
That's
So-
pretty neat.
Then our digital circulation is really good numbers too. Our Overdrive, which is the Ohio Digital Library, 14,500 circulations over the course of the year, which is just an ebook for free. It'll be something you use on your Kindle or your
Oh.
Yeah, any tablet.
computer browser itself. Like if you're at work, you could open up a book and have a second tab going on and pretend that you're reading about.
Yeah. Or do audiobooks.
Put your headphone in one ear
Yep.
and
Mhm. Yeah, you could do audio.
just listen to that sucker all day long.
On Overdrive, Canopy has it's a digital platform that we have. It's mostly
It's movies.
movies, and they're thoughtfully curated movies, is what they advertise it as. So it's more like kind of obscure, like
A lot of documentaries, but there's still a lot of Hollywood movies too.
yeah.
But it's a
Okay.
streaming service. People just watch movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
For free.
So just totally free. So just be another alternative to Netflix or something like that you have,
But for
or-
free.
Yeah.
And all you need for these, by the way, is a library card,
Mm-hmm.
which you also get for free.
Yeah, and you can just come in, and actually you don't even have to come in to do that now because there's a link on our website. You can apply for a library card.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Apply for it. April checks to see who did that. She'll make them a real library card, send them a letter with their real card, so you can actually just do all that from home and never come in if you don't want to. You don't have to be one of those 44,000 people that walk through the door.
But
You
we
can
would
still
love to
use
see ya.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'd love to see you, but you can still use the library and not have to leave your house.
Okay. And then Hoopla is 5,707. What is Hoopla?
It is a mixture of audiobooks
It's
and
got movies. It's got music.
yeah,
Oh.
and yeah, you can pull up Hoopla right there. We can talk about that a little bit. There's kind of some of the trending titles there. Looks like several of those are audiobooks, the ones with the smaller covers, and then just regular ebooks. There's children's items. There's
Yep, graphic novels.
graphic novels.
So are
See
there
Bellman
Then
actually-
there's movies.
Oh, Cleo. Are there actually, I was going to say, are there actually white chicks? Oh my God, it's like one of the funniest movies ever. So there are like movies that you want to watch.
Yeah.
I see The Godfather up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has television. I just see Dark Winds. I just saw that on. I didn't watch it, but I just saw that on Netflix the other day.
There's music. So there's K-pop Demon Hunter, which is real hot right now.
Oh yeah.
Taylor Swift and Wicked right there. So you can listen to all those albums.
So that would be like in Roger and I's time where you would go buy a CD.
Yeah.
That's like what that is. The whole
Yeah,
album.
it's a whole album.
Yeah, and with my with your iPhone and the app, I mean, you can, if you have Apple CarPlay or whatever, you can listen to it in your car because most cars don't have CD players anymore,
Right.
Yep.
or cassettes, like in our day. So, yeah, because I listen to a lot of Hoopla items in my car.
That makes sense. And then you can listen to the books, or are there podcasts and stuff too, or is that?
I
I don't think there's any podcasts.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
I guess there
podcasts
wouldn't
on
be a
there
need
yet.
for that because we all
Not
have a
yet.
podcast app
Yeah.
on our phone. So yeah, that makes sense because those are all pretty much
Yeah.
free too.
And then the Overdrive, if you can pull that up for the Ohio Digital Library, is what the consortium that we use for the Overdrive. That's what it looks like on the desktop version. It has the thing where you can get the Livy app, which will be the same thing. One thing I like about that is it has
Ooh,
every
Agatha Christie.
magazine that you can basically think of is on there.
Yeah, I
So
looked
if
that
you
a lot
like
too.
to read
Oh.
like National Geographic or I don't know. There's
Even-
an outside magazine that I like that I
even
usually look
from,
at, Men's Health, things like that.
For
Foreign-
like decorating magazines, like
Yeah.
Better
Yep.
Homes and Gardens,
And even
or
from
something like that.
foreign countries, they've
Oh,
got magazines.
cool.
Like I go camping and there's like a camping magazine
there's the
from
magazines
from
there.
Australia
Oh,
that
I
I've looked
see.
at on there.
Scientists.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty well any kind of magazine that you like is there and it's totally free. Read it in your browser, read it on your phone. If you're
How has this happened? Like, I'm sure the magazine companies and book companies don't like this.
Yeah, well, I'm
They
sure
get
that they
something.
get paid something for
Yeah,
the
they probably
service
do.
or
Yeah.
for the licensing or whatever. But
That makes
I
sense.
really enjoy that for traveling. If I'm flying somewhere, I usually make sure that all my digital apps are up to date and are going to work because I usually look at the magazines and stuff. I'm sitting in the airport or whatever because
Okay.
because you usually try to be a minimalist when you travel. You don't really want to bring big books
Yeah,
and
like
all that kind of
carrying-
stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the days of packing, 3 books to go to the beach are kind of over. Like,
Yeah.
Although I'm one that I kind of like to
I
sit
usually,
and hold a book.
well,
but-
I mean, I usually bring a book and then like a used book from our book sale or something like that, and then read it. And one of those people just like stash it somewhere for someone else, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool. Like, I know we're getting ready to go on a vacation on a cruise, and they have a library there, and I feel like it's like a.
That's a good idea.
I feel like it's just like an honor system. You can go, but I think people leave their stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
We'll talk about John
Our-
brought some.
our props.
He brought props and
Props.
fun.
So we got, Roger mentioned hotspots, but we also have other stuff that we check out in our collection. This is our newest thing we've got, and this is a radon detector.
Okay.
So people are
Can we
concerned
detect
about
whether we have radon in this
radon.
room?
I plug it in, I guess, and turn it on. But I looked up what radon was. I have no idea what it was, but it comes up through like the floor of your house if you've got cracks or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a naturally occurring gas that your house might have been built on.
Yeah,
But
and I feel like that's
but it
it's
can
something that's becoming more and more like when you go to buy a house or sell a house that people with house inspections are now doing radon
yeah.
things also.
So it's that radon, if it's in your house, it can cause cancer.
Yeah, we
So
don't want that.
if you are interested in learning about that, we've got those to check out the library. Those are one of the newest things we have. This one is a happy light.
Okay, I don't know. He asked me if I knew what a happy light was, and I said no.
Okay, I'm not going to plug this in because this is the light right here. This whole screen is the light, and it's incredibly bright. So this is for people that suffer from seasonal.
Affective disorder.
Sad.
Yes, if you're sad because it's wintertime.
Yes.
So you get this thing, you just set it up like right on your desk or something like that, and it'll shine the light at you, and you'll get the benefits of sunlight from that light.
I feel like 100% of all of us need that this time of the year. Like, that is so cool.
Yep. So I think we have 2 of those. So if you want to try that out, come check it out at the library.
See if it boosts your mood a little bit.
Yeah. But like I said, it is very bright, so you don't want it too close to your face.
It's kind of like the tanning bed.
You might.
Or you look like Two-Face in the Batman or whatever.
You look like Ross on Friends when he went to the spray tan booth. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other thing I brought today is we have walkie-talkies that people can check out.
Okay, so speaking of cruises, that is a thing that I see a lot on the cruise ships.
People bring walkie-talkies
They
with
bring
them?
walkie-talkies to like find their family members or check in with their kids or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's good because you don't know what your cell service is going to be like in the middle of the
Correct,
ocean.
and a lot of people don't want to pay for, the Wi-Fi or whatever, and I get that, but you can just check in that way.
Yep. So these check out pretty often. People like mess around with these and maybe like going out in the woods or something like that. But we have a couple walkie-talkies.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, if you're going anywhere where you need to find somebody fast, there you go. How do they work? You put them on a frequency, or how does
I think they're on the channel, so you just get them on the same channel.
and then you can talk back and forth.
Yep.
But God forbid somebody else be on the same channel,
Yeah. Yeah, it might really mess up your...
like American Pie.
might really mess up what you're going for.
Yeah. Just watch what you're saying on the walkie-talkie.
Make sure you always end with over.
Over.
Or Roger.
Yep.
Or
Roger.
Roger. Do you have an Apple Watch?
I do, but I didn't wear it today.
Do you know
It
they
has
have a
a
walkie-talkie
yeah.
on there? So, yeah, we used to talk at the restaurant, and you always had to say over. But then it stopped being funny because, it was just, like, funny for a second.
Yeah.
Over. And it doesn't work half the time, so that's the whole thing, too.
Yeah.
So we also brought some books today.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
So
the library brought
even
books?
after all this stuff, we still have books at the library. What I brought today
Now he
is
took them, we brought them here. This are the only three we had.
we have graphic novels, but
44,000 people fighting over these
got
three
three
books.
Three books.
so
That's why the door, because it's the same people coming in and out. Like, are the books back? No, John has them on the radio.
Just open the
TV
door.
Show.
Open the door.
these are classic books, but they're graphic novel versions. So if somebody's interested in getting in some of the classics, we have the
Okay,
graphic
back
novels.
up with the graphic novel.
Okay, graphic novels
these
is like
these things are trippy, by the way, because
like
they're
comic
backwards.
books.
but-
This one's regular.
Okay.
But the other one we have, so this is Great Gatsby. So you read that just like a book, but it's got the pictures in it. These two
So
are.
it's like a comic book,
yes.
but the Great Gatsby.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
graphic novel is a fancy word for a comic book.
Yeah. And I
There
mean,
we go. Okay.
The reason why I had John bring them was I thought it was good to highlight the classics because a lot of times, like, if you were like me in high school and, like, you had to read The Great Gatsby, okay? I worked after school every day. And I also didn't like to read or do things that I didn't think.
Wait, you're the head of the library.
That's why we don't have.
Okay.
That's why we have all this other stuff. And yeah, so I was always the person that put off my homework until that last
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute! There's a science fair project due at 3:00. I better do that during study hall today at 2.
Yeah,
and pull off like a whole
Yes.
6-month project in like an hour.
I've got to write out a 10-page paper. That's fine. I'll start about 3 hours ahead of time. It's fine. I got this.
So I was always that person, and I thought
Yeah.
this would be good. That guy has a really big nose. I just. But anyway, I thought that this would be. These are really good because people like me, I could actually sit during study hall and read this whole thing and probably go to the next class, and I would know all the characters. I would know the main ideas of the book.
Yep.
I would know everything I would needed to do probably to
So it's
BS my way through anything,
Sure.
and I
It's
didn't
like
actually
Cliff
read the
Notes,
whole
except for-
book.
With
But you actually get something out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's Great Gatsby, and we have Jungle Book and Sherlock Holmes. But these are manga, which come from Japan, and you read those backwards.
yeah.
So this is the what you would say the back of the book, and you open it up, and right here is like the first page.
Or it's good for us left-handers.
Yeah,
yeah.
but this is the story of the Jungle Book, which I know
Okay.
is probably I think it's a pretty big book, so it'd be good to just read this one.
So again, it's like a comic book version of the real thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And speaking of left-handers, it just clicked. you could have made your own left-handed notebook.
I
Yeah.
could have. I never thought about that.
So next time John has this class, you better be there.
Or you could just do
Can you
this.
just flip it around?
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, now that was a little too mind-blowing there. That's not... We don't want to make anything easy, okay? You go to the class. Look at that magic. He just made one.
You
Yeah.
just made it.
Look at this. John just made this really
transformed it.
fast. See, now it's Oh, wait. Never mind.
It's a
Yeah.
left-hander, right-hander.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, I do get what you're saying because we were talking about this off the air. That I think it's really rude that the people that create 3-ring binders and stuff like that, they're all meant for right-handed people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you want to really write properly, you got to turn it upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to sue one of these days.
Yes.
I mean, weirder things have
And you
happened.
probably get ink all over your hand, don't you?
Oh, you have no idea yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good.
that's-
Chalkboard. I have a chalkboard nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they still have chalkboards?
No. I'm a
Whiteboards.
dry erase
Yeah, that for
marker
sure.
nightmare.
So whenever I go to the restaurant, I can't read the special. Is it because you were up
Yeah,
there?
no,
like,
they all know not to ask Jen to do it because it's a bad thing.
Then I think we still have a few more minutes before Pete kicks us out.
We do,
probably,
yeah,
don't
we do.
So we
Bring
could,
our other guest over.
we could.
Let's do that.
I'll just trade spots with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on over.
Yeah, let's talk about one thing that we have really focused on in the last year.
Come on over, buddy.
And this man right here is our head archivist that has been digitizing a lot of items on the Ohio Memory website. And we can pull that up here. And
Okay.
what that is, as it tells you, it's a collaborative program between Ohio History Connection and the State Library of Ohio and partner libraries in Ohio, such as us. And we have digitized the Apple Festival programs. We have a lot of just old pictures of Jackson.
That's pretty neat.
There are some family histories on there. I see a Valentine right there from like whatever. Click on one of the Apple Festival programs if you don't mind, and we'll show you what it kind of looks like whenever you go through it. That looks like it is. What year are we looking at? 1969. Yeah. If you click that, you can open up the pages, and you can actually search by keywords if you're looking for maybe a particular. You can actually do that with the whole Ohio Memory website.
That
So if you
is
want to
cool.
type in, like your name or Pete Wilson, our star that's coming up
Yes.
next, everything that he is attributed to or in will show up. So you can see the articles and things that
So
he
you
maybe wrote, or maybe him in high school and the yearbooks that are digitized. So
Awesome.
yeah, if you're looking for a family member, it'd be kind of easy to do. And then you can like say if you wanted, that was maybe your, I don't know, Aunt Bonnie, because I don't know what the name is because it's probably down there,
It's
but I can't see very
Her
well.
Majesty.
So you could actually print that out and you have a nice little picture of your aunt if you wanted
That's
to.
neat.
So,
Yeah, I love that.
yeah, so it's a nice way to also learn about the history of Jackson or the history of your family or
Yeah.
just whatever. A lot of people
So-
are curious about things like that.
Introduce our guest
Yeah,
here.
so this is Nathan. He is the one that has put all the hard work into that. How many items have you digitized so far this year?
I would say I have digitized over 31,000 items over 3 years.
Whoa.
Cool. And how many items do you have on the high memory right now?
I would say it would be up to nearly 160 and growing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's good. A lot of
really
the items that he has done, we added to library and storage, improper storage. It definitely wasn't archival quality. We've been unearthing things for years, basically, that people have
Sure.
just stacked up in the back room. And he's gotten a lot of stuff from the Lillian Jones Museum. They've partnered with us and
Yep.
given him a lot of items to digitize and add to there. And we're also looking for things, if you have something that you might want to add that isn't on there, like something unique to Jackson that you would like to share with the community or just Ohio at large, or
You
just
know,
the world at large, really, because a lot of people move out of town and they're kind of interested in stuff too.
Right.
So,
Randomly had a guest bring in a picture, an old picture from the Apple Festival parade, but it has our building in it. It's from the 30s. Yesterday, he's like, I found this. I don't need it. So if your building thought you would like enjoy it, but it's cool. It's got like writing on the back, like who's, in it or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So there's all of that stuff floating around. Like it would be really neat to have to be able to.
Because if you give it to him, he can combine it all into one place where it can be shared, and you could maybe there's several other pictures of your building on there too, so you can kind of like pull them up and kind of see it side by side and do like a progression.
So cool, yeah.
And we are always on the lookout for new items to scan.
Okay.
And donations from the public are welcome.
Okay. And I assume if somebody wants it back, you could just scan it and then get it back to the rightful owner.
All we need is your name, and we will attach it to it and return it as soon as it's scanned.
Okay. Very cool. So you're also, archiving history along the way. So that's neat.
Yeah. We also have Bob Urban's books that are digitized on there too.
Okay.
He gave us permission to do that. So that's a big help because his books aren't necessarily indexed to because there's just so much in them. It's impossible to actually index them. So if you look out there, you can actually search by keyword and go through his books too.
Okay.
So makes
That's
it a lot
really
nicer.
cool. And what is the site again that you're adding this stuff to?
Well, the site we're adding these items to is Ohio Memory, which is part of the Ohio History Connection organization.
Yes, you can just Google Ohio Memory and it'll come up. Or you can go to our website under Local History Genealogy tab, and it's on the bottom.
Okay, and that's all free for people to use. Very cool.
It's also in the comments.
It's in the comments. Okay, awesome. See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No,
Told you we'd have fun.
Pretty painless. We never even had enough time to talk about your dislike of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Next time.
We asked him if he likes Bigfoot. He said no, and we all went,
Well, I would say that Bigfoot is plausible, just not probable.
He's changing his.
Yeah, he's coming around.
He's wishy-washy
He knows
now.
he's in a room of believers.
Yes.
He's afraid.
More like possessing a healthy skepticism.
Okay, well, that's fair. Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. It's always so fun talking with our friends from the library, and it's nice meeting you, and thank you for what you're doing as well.
Why, thank you. You're welcome, and thank you for having me on.
Anytime. You're welcome back. And we'll talk all things Bigfoot.
Exactly.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Pete Wilson is waiting in the wings, and he has a sweater on today. It must mean it's really cold outside, because you know what a sweater does?
It makes you sweat.
No, it covers up his shirt pocket. And if you know Pete Wilson, you know that there's always something in his shirt pocket, so you know that he must be cold to cover that up.
It's hiding his notepad. Concealed carry notepad today.
It is. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we do have some messages. We'll be back in just a moment with Pete Wilson and some news. Thank you, guys. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more, in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are back with our good friend Pete Wilson and the news.
All right, boy, that's impressive. What's going on at the library?
Aren't
Yeah.
they so cool?
I'll tell you what, so
amazing.
much more than books,
Yes,
right?
it is.
It is. They've definitely come into the electronic age, service-oriented, a fine, long history there with library directors that were wonderful leaders, and now we have Roger Donaldson, and he's following right in that mold.
That's exactly right.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to start off with kind of like an update on Larry Foster.
Okay.
Yesterday we talked about that, and there is Larry. That's a file photo from where he was speaking at a National Day of Prayer event, in uniform. I think that was last year, but we wanted to run that picture so people would recognize Larry if they've not seen him before. Very well known in the community, of course, and to backtrack, set a foundation for what I'm going to say. He, of course, suffered some serious injuries, multiple breaks and fractures in his left leg from the knee down to the ankle while he was on duty at a crash scene on U.S. Route 35 very early Thursday morning in the pre-dawn hours. He is in Grant Medical Center. Randy Baker, the fire chief at Liberty Township, says he is doing well. However, he's going to have a second surgery probably no sooner than tomorrow or Thursday to remove, the pins and such that were put into his leg to help the healing process, put the bones together, throw support there. But he is doing very well. But he is a sensitive guy, a service-oriented guy.
Yes.
And the Liberty Township Fire Department has come up with the idea of doing a card shower for him because he is going to be laid up for a while, not necessarily at the hospital for that long, but not sure what his rehabilitation process is going to be. But it's going to be a while. But they have arranged a card shower. They want the public to take part. Hey, say thank you to him, offer get well wishes, encouragement. All that would help. When you're going through something like that. When people know that you care, and a lot of people show that they care, even people that you don't know, it is touching. But anyway, what you can do is, and this goes for anybody, and Adrian or Lil, if you could see that this address is in the comments, that would be great. Okay, the address to send cards to Larry Foster, not at his house or to the hospital, send them to the Liberty Township Fire Department in care of Larry Foster, address 2315 Harrison Road, Jackson, Ohio, 45640.
Oh, that would be great.
Once again, Liberty Township Fire Department, Larry Foster, 2315 Harrison Road, Jackson, Ohio, 45640, and they will make sure that he gets those cards. And I tell you what, I know a lot of things are electronic now, but I think it has extra meaning when somebody writes something out in their own handwriting and there's a tangible little card there.
Yeah.
I think that makes you feel good. But anyway, Randy Baker also wanted to remind people once again about being careful when you're going through a highway scene where there's emergency responders along the side of the road. Usually a crash is what's happened there. And then, they try to keep the road open, but that, it's still dangerous along the side of the road. So when you see that, if you can, move over and obviously slow down, those two things. So we will certainly stay tuned on how Larry is getting along, but still in the hospital up there at Grant Medical Center. Okay, the city of Wellston made an announcement yesterday that we want to pass on to you. They have a vacancy for Fourth Ward Council. Nobody ran for that position in the general election, and so they need to fill it. And they recently announced that you can send letters of interest to the city, and then at the February 5 meeting, they will pick somebody. Well, they've changed that a little bit. They've moved the deadline up. They want to accelerate the process. And so instead of instead of February the 3rd for having those letters in, you need to have them in Thursday, January the 29th. Thursday, January the 29th, sometime before the end of the workday. You can drop them off there at City Hall at Broadway in Pennsylvania, or you can email them to Mindy Eisnagel, who is the city administrative assistant and also the council clerk. It is meisnagel@cityofwellston.org. And I know that's a long name and all, but you can catch it on the website or the Facebook of the City of Wellston and in the Telegram as well. We'll have an updated article in because we've reported about the old schedule before. But once again, if you're interested in being a candidate for the appointment to Fourth Ward Councilman in Wellston, you do need to send a letter of interest no later than Thursday, January 29th. And then on February the 2nd, that is the following Monday, Mayor Brenner expects to choose an appointee from the list of candidates, however many there are. Hopefully there'll be at least one.
Hopefully.
And the only requirement is 18 years old, of course, voting age. You need to live in the city of Wellston in the Fourth Ward. And the Fourth Ward is on the south side of the city, I guess is the general way to say it. They do have a map attached to their website and their Facebook if you're unsure where that is, but you have to live in the Fourth Ward.
Okay.
So then on February 5th, which is a regular meeting night for council, that councilman will have already been appointed and can go to work.
Okay.
Not sure when they're going to be sworn in. It might be on the 2nd or it might be on the 5th, but that is the latest from the city of Wellston. We want to remind you how when I looked at my phone, I saw 9 degrees.
Oof,
all right?
yeah, it's cold.
But there is, I haven't heard about any in Jackson County. There could be, haven't heard about them, but there is a warming center in Vinton County.
Okay.
It is at the MacArthur Free Will Baptist Church. That is on West Main Street in MacArthur. And it actually opened last night at 6 p.m. And they're going to run it all day today through the night to 10 a.m. Wednesday. That's when the temperatures might moderate just a little bit there. And they will have drinks, snacks, blankets, pillows provided. So, it sounds like you can do a sleepover if that's what you need. Obviously, something that may happen if you don't have a place to go or you have some kind of utility problem on your electric, your heat, your gas. That it would obviously be very important to have a place to go. The public is welcome to come and go as you like. You don't have to, you might just come for a meal or to get warm or whatever, or just stay the night. But the coordinators, this is just a humanitarian thing done by kind of an ad hoc group. They're the same ones, I think, the leaders who did that community Thanksgiving dinner.
That was cool.
But if you want more information, you can contact Tiffany, and the number there is 740-577-1667. Once again, 740-577-1667, Tiffany. She is one of the coordinators along with Emily Janney. But they will take donations. I mean, this is just coming out of their pocket and whatever other charitable donations they get. Obviously, the church is donating the facility, but they need donations to cover the cost of food, meals, and snacks. I'm sure the volunteers who are setting it up are just doing it out of their goodness of their heart and donating their time. So that would be a good thing to support as well. All right, of course, we've had all this transition lately, and we try to carry this on Main Street TV so you can see who are our leaders for our villages, our cities, villages, and school boards. We've shown you some of those pictures. We'll show you the Jackson City Council folks who took their oath of office on January the 12th. That is Jackson School Board there. They did too, but we'll get to that.
Yep.
Okay, this is the big group. There you go. Thank you, Adrian. Mayor Randy Evans is sitting at the right reading the script for the oath of office there on that evening. And there are a couple new faces on City Council right there. Brittany Hinch is an at-large councilman. Megan Wiseman is the 3rd Ward councilwoman. So from the left, you have Megan Wiseman, 3rd Ward councilwoman, re-elected 4th Ward councilman Pete Bopp, re-elected at-large councilman Brett Foster, re-elected at-large councilwoman Marva Colby. She's in the black hat there. We try to keep on track. 2nd Ward councilman re-elected is Harold Newkirk. Behind there is partially obscured. It's 1st Ward re-elected councilman Ryan Peters. Then you have one of the new faces, at-large councilwoman Brittany Hinch. and then you have Council President Dan Folks. All these people were elected in the general election of November, and they will all have 2-year terms. This was not an election year for the mayor or the auditor. It was an election year for the city treasurer. Jeff Elliott is the city treasurer, the new city treasurer. He was city councilman for about a total of 15 years, not all together, but a total of
off and on.
of 15 years, right. Okay, and now the 2 officers for Wellston School Board, we'll go to that now, Adrian, if you can find that. Brian Kilgore and Roger Rader. That is Brian Kilgore right there. He's been the president of the Board of Education before, and he's back. Terry Gill had been, but he did not run for re-election. And when the Wellston School Board had its first meeting of the year, the 5 of them elected Brian Kilgore, maybe the 4 of them. Brian didn't vote for himself, I'm guessing, but he is the new school board president. Roger Rader, very familiar face in Wellston, is the vice president for the Wellston School Board this year. Scott Dorn didn't get elected, but he is the superintendent of schools. Well, there he is. We wanted to show you his face because this is his first full year. He came on in the middle of the year as the new superintendent. And so the Wellston School Board meets at 6 p.m. the second Monday of each month unless they shift. And they usually meet at the administration building, which is at 1 East Broadway in Wellston. One of the changes this year is they are meeting at 6 p.m. each month instead of 7 p.m. All right, so I don't think I have anything else that is timely. I have other stuff in the stack. As you can see, I'm not all the way through it, but we will be back tomorrow to talk about new things and talk about some major developments in the city of Jackson with the fire department that have come out.
Oh,
we'll be
my,
reporting
okay.
extensively on that in our Wednesday paper. But the 3 different stories that that really have not got out there on social media or been talked about, at least documented, and we're going to have some in-depth reporting on that. We'll share a summary of that tomorrow.
Very good. Thank you, Pete. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you
You
so
are
much.
welcome.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to get out of here for the day. Our did we say Dan is going to be here tomorrow from Rio? Okay. Love when Dan stops by, and we'll talk with him and some other guests. Stay warm today. It is very, very cold out there, and take care of your friends, neighbors, your pets, all that stuff. And we will see you right back here in the morning. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.